Welcome everybody to a World of Tanks replay. My name is Maxwell and today's replay is from the user Lego Tank 007. That is Lego Tank 007. He's driving the Obj.704 on a standard battle on the south coast. Obj.704 being a tier 9 tank destroyer for the Russians. I know I featured a replay just last week from Lego Tank, but this one is pretty damn good, and I wanted a tank destroyer replay this week, so this is the one that you get. Obj.704, very nice tank destroyer. On paper, stats not fantastic, but this armor is just absolutely ridiculous for bouncing shots that it really had no right of doing. And that gun mantlet there is definitely made out of some kind of electromagnet, because shots just seem to home in on this thing. Even when you aim at the front plate or the lower plate, the shots just seem to go a little bit wild and hit that really strong gun mantlet instead. So on to the replay at hand. Lego Tank going to be heading all the way up the right hand flank. Going to try and offer some support to this IS-6 and the WZ there coming in. It's always a little bit unusual to see the tank destroyers heading to this flank. They normally take up a position in the centre and try and get shots on who they can. But as you can see, Lego Tank going up the little hill here might have shots on the enemy camping tank destroyers in the base there. Just going to play the patient game. Nobody presenting themselves as a target just yet, so going to make a move forward. Does see a T-21 roaming around behind their lines there. Don't want to get caught out by that guy, so just making a move forwards now. Does see a Panther coming forward, trying to predict where this Panther's going to come, but to be honest, I'm not sure he's going to crest the hill, as that would be absolute suicide on his part. Using the buildings there to keep him safe from shots from the left. Going to try and come forward and try and catch this Panther out as he makes a retreat. Looks like the IS-6 has gotten bored and he's just going to charge forward now. He's got the support of the WZ. There's a T-28 Prot on the left-hand side, so got to be careful that he doesn't get shots in. Going to reverse and try and get something onto him, but he's just faded away. Going to have a blind shot. Not going to know if that lands until next time we see the T-28. T-28 returns fire, but the building just keeping Lego Tank safe. Paying some attention to the Z-75 now. Looks like that shot didn't land on the Prot. On the T-28. Lego Tank's camo almost certainly kicked back in now. He's waiting patiently for this T-28 to show up again. Well, it looks like he is well and truly hidden. Gonna try and come over the hill and try and get a hit on this E-75. Obj.704 has a fantastic cannon, but the E-75 has fantastic armor. Takes a shot from the T-28 and the T-30. And takes a shot from the E-75. But as you can see, the Obj.704 living up to its reputation and just bouncing or absorbing all of that damage. Does get a shot through the tracks of the E-75, but that one just bounced underneath the tracks and didn't do any damage. 3.5 minutes into this game and Lego Tank still not to land a damaging shot. Now the E-75 spinning himself around. He's got the full underbelly. Does finally manage to get some damage on that E-75. IS-6 should have the best of this duel, although the E-75 is still a bit of an animal. Lego Tank just needs one good shot to take him out. He hadn't straightened up in time. That's kill number 1 for Lego Tank. But this game, as you can see, is very quickly slipping away from the Allies, losing as they are 4 kills to 9. There is a VK. That T-28 prototype was lying in wait for Lego Tank to poke himself out, but he was only able to take out his track. He returns fire, doesn't get a shot on the T-28, takes a hit in return. VK4502A is in the enemy base, but he's been circled by that WZ now. The T-28 prototype refusing to take his eyes off Lego Tank and offer any support to his ally there. Lego Tank gets a great shot through the side of the T-30 to take him out. VK falls to the WZ-132, and the T-28 prototype retakes his position to just try and ward off the Obj.704 of Lego Tank. But Lego Tank's had a quick look at the mini-map. You can see the enemy is pushing through very quickly on that left-hand flank and through the centre. Well, they were pushing through the centre, but the Rheinmetall was able to take out the object. 416. T95 pinging the map. Rather than just talking, I think he's saying that we need to pay attention to the left-hand flank. I'm coming up the centre. The Jagdpanther 2 needs to fall back and hold the line a little bit further. Lego Tank is making a move towards the base. He's going to come and offer what help he can. The Obj.704 isn't the quickest of tanks. In fact, Lego Tank even says in chat, Jagdpanther 2 fall back. I'm coming, but the Jagdpanther 2 ignores all warnings and he falls. In fact, we're going to speed this one up just a little bit. Lego Tank makes a move towards the base. Lego Tank able to find the Panther 2, takes him out for kill number 3. Losing this one still at 12 kills to 8. IS-3 is in the base. T95 possibly doesn't have shots on him from where he is, but Lego Tank definitely does. One good shot right through the side arm of 891 points of damage. This IS-3 is going to be regretting his decisions right now. He's still focusing on the T95, which is going to prove to be his downfall, as Lego Tank just needs one good shot. He takes it for kill number 4. Well, that's just Lego Tank and this T95 left alive now. And the T95 is a slow, lumbering beast. He's squaring off against 2 Tigers. The Mark 1 and the Mark 2. Lego Tank hoping that he survives so that he can get around the side of the Tigers and get some damage onto them. Got to hope that the GW Tiger P doesn't land a shot straight on the T95's head, because at the moment that's the only way they're going to be able to shift him. There's no way a Tiger 1 and a Tiger 2 are going to be able to take out a T95 frontally. And it looks like they're not charging him down. Possibly just keeping him spotted for the artillery, which is definitely the best choice that they could make. Lego Tank comes around. He's spoilt for choice here. He decides to go for the Tiger 2. Possibly should have went for the Tiger 1, as that would have been a one-shot kill, and that would have removed his cannon from the equation. As it is, he's still got 2 tanks to contend with. But now he's going to be able to take out the Tiger 2 fairly quickly. Both of them returning fire. Takes out the Tiger 1 now. Has to reverse away. His gun has got a while to reload. He's using high explosive ammunition for some reason, probably just to maximize the amount of damage that he can do. Penetration on the high explosive ammo is only 90, but with the caliber of the gun, it's definitely going to do some damage. For some reason, the GW Tiger P fires at the Obj.704 rather than trying to remove that entrenched T95. Tiger 2 comes around the corner, but there's no way he's going to be a match for an Obj.704. Really, the Tiger 2 should be falling back at the moment, try and draw Lego Tank forwards, try and allow his ally maximum amount of base capture time. Looks like the T95 is pinging SOS. Takes out the Tiger 2. He looks probably a little bit mad. No idea what that means, but he's probably angry, even though I don't know why he thought a Tiger 2 could take on an Obj.704 from the front. T95 lands an awesome shot on the Waffenträger Panzer IV. He's only got 43 hit points himself, though. And the Waffenträger is going to find it a little bit difficult to damage the T95. He tries to charge him down, but he's not really going to be able to damage him from the front. He's trying to keep himself safe from the artillery. Waffenträger Panzer IV knows that the Obj.704 is going to be coming in. He tries to move around to get some damage through the underbelly of the T95. He does, takes him out. That leaves Lego Tank all by himself, but the Waffenträger Panzer IV is reloading, takes him out for kill number 7. And that leaves himself against the WZ-132, the T-28 prototype, the GW Tiger P. Now he's got to wonder which direction they're going to come from. My guess would have been the same as Lego Tanks, that the WZ is going to come from this right-hand flank. Going to be wanting to get his flanking on. Putting in the chat that his Pools medal is up for grabs, which indeed it is. 5 minutes on the clock still. He's got plenty of time, although he is a slow tank. Switches to the APCR ammunition because this is absolutely a carry situation. If he fails now, his team loses, so it's all on his shoulders. Got about a half of his hit points left. The WZ's not going to be difficult to take out if he can catch him. He's only got 131 hit points. But if the WZ catches him unawares, it's going to be very, very difficult to duel with him. And we're just going to speed this one up just a little bit till we get back into the action. Lego Tank just having a cruise around, trying to decide which direction he wants to take. Thinking that somebody could be coming in for the base capture, which indeed they are. He's got to head back up the centre to try and find them. Must be on this right-hand side because he hasn't spotted them yet. Got to play it carefully though, as the WZ does have the speed to get around beside him. It is the T28 prototype. He is on full health, so he's going to have to play this one carefully. Oh, and the WZ is there as well. WZ backs off though. T28 lands some damage. Looks like he's firing high explosive ammunition for some reason. Decides to go for the WZ first. Takes him out for kill number 8. Now he's going to have to give the T28 the run around while he reloads. Trying to keep the corpse of the fallen enemy tank between himself and the T28. Try and minimise the amount of damage that he can get. Finally gets a good damaging hit from the T28 prototype. He has now got all of the side armor. He's able to take out his tracks. Sets him on fire, but the T28 prototype has a premium fire extinguisher. Doesn't take any damage in return from the T28 prototype, who only takes out his track. Doesn't have a repair kit, so he's got to wait for that repair skill. T28 prototype tries to rely on his armor, but he can't do that against the massive penetration of the Obj.704. That's kill number 9, almost 6,000 points of damage. Now he's just got to find this GW Tiger P, who lands a shot in the dirt behind him. And he knows that he just has to get this GW Tiger P. He only has a minute and a half left on the clock though, so really the first spot that he picks for the GW Tiger P has to be where the GW Tiger P is, because if he's not going to have enough time to find him, because he's definitely not got enough time for a base capture, as he's now on 50 seconds on the clock. If the GW Tiger P was last spotted at A9, if he's not still at A9 and he's made a move, then this is going to be a disappointing draw. You've got to imagine that the GW Tiger P has moved. He hasn't though. He's waiting, lying in wait. He's traversing his body. Can he get the shotgun to take him out? He lands a shot just in front of him. 139 points of damage left. GW Tiger P staring death in the face. He can see the end of his game. It is looming larger and larger. One shot is all he needs. He takes it. He gets the kill. Kill number 10, 6,000 points of damage, GG, and the victory, winning that one for his team in absolutely brilliant fashion at the end there. So awesome replay there from Lego Tank 007, picking up the victory, coming up big for his team. Thank you very much for sending that replay in. Don't forget guys, if you've got yourself a great replay, send that into replay@screenreality.com. The link for that is in the description. Just attach the replay file itself or the link to the What Replay website to the email, and I can check that one out for you. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, you found it useful, informative, you learned something, or you just enjoyed it, think about hitting that subscribe button, because there's a lot more World of Tanks content on this channel. I've been Maxwell, it's been a World of Tanks replay, and I will catch you guys next time.